Greetings, this is Polly. I watched most of the Dana Bash interview with Kamala Harris and that Wolf's character. And it's kind of scary, but in a way which you may not fully understand. Normally we give an interview. Yeah, it's fill in the blanks. Why did you do this? Why did you believe that? But this Bash woman made it multiple choice. A, B, C. Did you do this because of A? Do this because of B? Do this because of C? Well, you do that for simpletons. Not supposed to do it for some dude who's running for the presidency of the United States. That's exactly what I saw. I thought Walt would be there to help her when she starts talking too much. But he was basically just the log. Here's a problem. They haven't settled down on exactly what their policies are. Walt can't go out there and enunciate the Harris Waltz campaign because he doesn't know it. But at this stage of your career, you're running for office. I think you would know what you believe. Trump does. Why can't she do it? It is not a problem. Remember those that have read 1984 by George Orwell? I understand when the character is brought in by the hero was brought in by O'Brien there of the secret police, and he's being tortured, and he's made to understand something. Is this 4 fingers or 3 fingers? And of course, guy says it's 4. He says no, it's 3 fingers. And he's tortured the electric shocks. They stretch him out on a rack, and Paul Winston. It's 4 fingers. He said no, it's 3 fingers. If I say it's 3 fingers, it's 3 fingers. You're not trying. It's probably better than that. But Paul Winston is finally tortured till he finally understands, deep down in his subconscious, that it is whatever the state says it is. If he's showing 3 fingers, and he says it's 4, it's 4. That's what it sounds like when, for instance, Harris is pro-fracking and against fracking. Now, you cannot be both. Yes, you can, because she says so. That's how it works. You may say, well, it has to be A or B. No. The state says it's both. To her progressive crowd, she'll campaign on anti-fracking. To everyone else, she's pro-fracking, especially Pennsylvania. Same thing with the border. I'm against open borders. She's all for open borders. She's both. Well, that's kind of creepy, but that's just the way it is now. It is what they say it is. Don't use your brains, because that can get you in trouble. When George Orwell wrote 1984, he wrote it on the coast of Scotland, a gloomy place, but it's always cold and wet. He was dying of tuberculosis. He didn't have much longer to live. It's why perhaps the book has such it's grim throughout, grim ending all the way. And in the end, the character Winston is broken. And he loves Big Brother. He loves the state more than his girlfriend, which is sad. But the point was, Orwell had seen it, or saw it coming, that the state will break down all your relationships. Your relationship with God, your wife, your children. You will just love one thing, Big Brother, but that's just the state. That is with the Democratic Party, it seems. It goes against, as someone said, it's a death cult. It's for abortion, even to the time of birth. I mean, you could take an abortion position at a certain time period. Say, okay, you can't have it after that because now it resembles too much a human. Bill Maher, for instance, has a good definition of when you can have abortion. And there was a very conservative person and a Christian. I, from a political standpoint, could go with that. But you go to the point of birth, and then you kill it. That's murder. Yes, it's murder. Again, we're seeing that this is A and B. Oh, it's not murder. The state says it's not murder. It's not murder. But it is. It's like war. You get Harrison there. We're going to get another war if it's him sending troops somewhere. Iran somewhere. Because war is good for BlackRock. Companies like that. It's not good for the poor slobs that have to fight it. But we're going to get war. And with war, it's going to come restrictions. One of the reasons why we have it. Restrictions on freedom of speech. On what you can eat. We've been at war for how long now? We've always been at war. We have now in a few times where we don't have boots on the ground somewhere. Actually, we probably do in the Ukraine. They're not saying it. But Trump is against this sort of thing. This involvement with our troops across the world. And the long Republican Party, the neocons, for instance, they're still here, that want us. And no. We're not the world's policemen. We cannot be a peaceful nation. And go out there and stick your nose in everywhere. We're in Afghanistan. I understand it. You gotta get rid of the Taliban. At least knock them back a little bit. But you know something? Don't try to bring your culture to these people. They're Muslims. They've been Muslims for a long time. Even if they weren't Muslims, the culture would be totally different than ours. You come here and you say, no, we're going to have democracy, we're going to have this, we're going to have that. Utter nonsense. It's not how you do things. At least successfully. Get in, get out. The first Bush had the right idea. He took out Panama, then he got out. He didn't follow Saddam Hussein's troops into Iraq. He just got them out of Kuwait. Okay, you've got to fight a war. At least do it smart. But this is what they want. Continuous war. Harris, in that interview, didn't mention anything about this. But then again, she probably doesn't know about it. You saw the woman. How many people heard the media constantly say about Joe Biden? Oh, Joe's okay. He's just a little, awkward sometimes. Now they don't need him. Oh, he's got to go. I'll tell you this about Kamala Harris. She's unfit for the job. She's A, not smart enough. B, I heard she's lazy, and she looks it. She seems to be totally unprepared. She has 2 ticks that I really dislike. She laughs at everything she says, and B, when given an answer a question, she gives this what they call word salad. She restates the position several times there and really doesn't answer the question. Some people like that. Boy, I don't like it. The more she do. The woman is unfit to be president. The bosses want to control it like they control Joe Biden. Harris is on the road. Well, preparing for the speech with, the debate with Trump. Joe Biden's at a beach. And he's probably will be on vacation from now on. Who's in the White House? Well, that's a good question, don't you think? Would you like to tell me the answer to that? My point is that they don't control things. We elect leaders, but they don't lead. You put Harris in there, and it's going to be, the same bunch of people. Very wealthy, industrialist, people from China and others who have their reps in there, deciding policy. It's done by a committee. And it's not done by a Harris. Actually, it didn't matter what Harris said. No, she won't be doing any of this. Any more than Joe Biden is. Maybe they want people like that. Stupid and slow. Maybe that's why they don't like Trump. Trump was a very successful man. He's very forceful. And it goes against their globalist ideology. Sounds like a good guy to vote for. Just those that are thinking of voting for Harris, just remember that she's not calling any shots. You're not voting for Harris. I mean, she's changed the position so many times. Do you even know what you're voting for? Yeah, we're gonna vote for a globalist agenda that's gonna be dictated to her by her paymasters. She's clearly shown she doesn't have the ability to break away from them. And break away to what? So it was a telling interview. I thought it was just so comical and keep winning her multiple choice on the questions. Even then she struggled. Oh well. It is what it is. She gets in there, we're in for bad times. This is Polly out.